What is up, everybody? It's Cobes here, and today I'm back with a Fortnite video. We're going to be ranking every single glider from worst to best. There are 18 different gliders that came out during Season 3, and no, this isn't only for the Battle Pass. So, yeah, no, that would only be 2 different gliders. That would not be this long of a video, but if you guys want to see the emotes ranking from worst to best that came out during Season 3, go check that out. I also did this for skins and pickaxes, so go check those out. Those should already be out. Tell me what you think the best glider is. Let's try to get this video to 1,000 likes. Make sure to turn on your notifications and subscribe. I will be uploading and streaming constantly when Season 4 is out, so I hope you guys are as excited as I am for that. But let's get into this list. So at my number 18 spot, I gave it to Modern. I just think Modern doesn't stand out enough. I think it could have been a lot brighter of a yellow, but this kind of dull yellow doesn't really do anything for me. I definitely like a lot of other gliders out there. I wouldn't even say this one isn't necessarily a bad glider. There are a ton of different great gliders that came out during Season 3. It's absolutely insane, honestly. A lot of great ones that came out. Unlike the pickaxes, a lot of bad pickaxes in my opinion in Season 3. But at our number 17 spot, I gave it to Checker. And this one is decent. Again, I don't think it stands out enough compared to some of these other gliders. So I'm just going to give it this number 17 spot. Not necessarily a bad glider. I don't really think there are any bad gliders on this list, but not a great one. At our number 16 spot, we have a Season 3 Battle Pass glider, Carbon. Again, this one's pretty simple, just like the other 2 designs. It doesn't stand out a lot. I guess if you like some black skins, you could use this black glider. But I think there are some better options out there for you if you want to use a black glider. So we will get into those later. At my number 15 spot, I gave it to Storm Sigil. And this is a pretty ugly one. It doesn't stand out. Just like these bottom ones, they don't stand out enough for me to really use them. It came out during the St. Patrick's Day event. And any holiday skins, gliders, or pickaxes, I usually expect them to be the best out of any skins in this game. I want them to be amazing. Why not? You know, especially if they're like a holiday event, they should be good. But this one doesn't stand out enough for me to really put it any higher. At my number 14 spot, I had to give it to High Octane. I think this is a lot cleaner than Carbon, and this is a glider if you want to use just a basic old glider that you can get from the Season 3 Battle Pass. So this is another one, but it's a tier 100 challenge. So I guess there's 3, not 2, like I said earlier. But the High Octane, it's a good glider, don't get me wrong, but if you want a black glider, I would say this is the one to go for. It's the cleanest design ever, I swear. But at our number 13 spot, I gave it to Orbital Shuttle. I definitely like Deep Space Lander more than Orbital Shuttle because, I mean, they're the same design. Deep Space Lander is black. If there's a black or white choice for skins, gliders, or pickaxes, usually I think the black ones are better. Not in all scenarios or situations, but in most. But the Orbital Shuttle, don't get me wrong, it's a decent glider. I just don't like this design too much. I thought it was cool right when it came out, but now that it's been out for a while, I do like the more simple gliders that stand out a lot more than these just crazy insane gliders. At my number 12 spot, I gave it to Slipstream. I really like the digital camo design on Slipstream on the top of the glider. If you guys ever played Modern Warfare 2, that's where that originated, or at least that camo design. I don't know if they stole it from Modern Warfare 2 necessarily, but I really like that design. I think if it was like a digital red or a digital orange color, it would have stood out so much more and would have gotten a higher spot on this list. But I do think this is a really clean glider. At my number 11 spot, I gave it to Deep Space Lander, and this definitely isn't one of my favorites. I think it's good for its creativity aspect, but now that it's been out for a while, I've gotten sick of it. I got sick of it after like the first week of using it, and I haven't used it since. I don't know if I'm going to go back to it. Again, I just like gliders. I don't like these crazy, insane, whatever you call them. I know they're called gliders, but the crazy, insane designs on these gliders, I don't personally like. I would rather have a glider that looks like a glider. At my number 10 spot, I think we have a really nice one, a really a really good spot for number 10. We have Rainbow Rider. I love rainbow designs for most things, just like Rainbow Smash. I think that's a good pickaxe. The Bright Bomber, or the Bright Gunner, which is going to be coming out soon, if it's not already out. I think it's coming out yesterday, which I made this video on the 28th. I think it's coming out on the 28th, so in like 4 hours. But the Rainbow Rider, it's a great one. And if you use the contrail, the Rainbow Contrail, I think you will get like rainbow streaks coming out of your glider. I love seeing that. But at my number 9 spot, I gave it to Planetary Probe. I do think this one's very creative, and I love the way it folds out. Those panels fold out from it. I love that design, don't get me wrong. But again, I like the more basic gliders than these really crazy, insane ones. At my number 8 spot, the Royal Dragon. This is my favorite crazy design out of any glider out there. I love it. It's all red, and having a dragon as a glider, it's a pretty cool concept. At my number 7 spot, I gave it to Blue Streak. This one you may disagree with me on, but I really do think the Blue Streak is better than the Royal Glider. I think it's so clean, and it looks so nice in game. I've seen some gameplay on it, and it looks amazing. So I can't really knock this one down any further than this spot. At my number 6 spot, I gave it to Stage Dive, and Stage Dive is one of those more crazy designs for a glider. It has a lot going on. It has those stitches that combine a bunch of different colors together, which I love. If you haven't seen this in game, trust me, it's a great glider. Go buy it. This is one glider I would recommend buying because it is decently cheap. But at our number 5 spot, for one I really didn't see. I haven't seen this glider before, but now that I've seen it, I'm like, what the hell? How did I miss this? We have the Uncommon Mainframe, and this one, take a look at it, guys. I can't believe I haven't noticed this one before. This really shocked me. Maybe that's why I got such a high spot on this list, but I love this design. I can't get over it. I love the lights, the triangle lights on this, or the arrow lights. I don't know what kind of shape that is, but those orange lights definitely add to this, and I love its design. But at our number 4 spot, I gave it to the Feathered Flyer. I think this is one of the coolest, most creative designs in this game. I love the wings going through the glider, and those give off this like dusty black color, like a dusty black trail, which I think looks amazing. But at my number 3 spot, for the most vibrant color, I swear, one of the most vibrant, we have Fossil Flyer, which is an all red glider, but I think its design is based on Myth for those 3 little lines through the glider in the front. I don't know exactly what those are. If someone wants to leave a comment telling me what that means or what that is, please do it. But this one stands out a ton, and like honestly, Myth got a really nice glider. I love this design. But at my number 2 spot, we have the new Rusty Rider, and I feel like this one's gonna be one of my favorites for a while. It has those spikes on the glider, and it has those 4 like engines, I'm gonna call them, those 4 exhausts that are shooting out this fiery smoke, and I love it. This is one of my favorite new designs like ever. I know the Fossil Flyer, Rusty Rider, and my number 1 spot are all pretty new, but they're all great gliders, and I feel like if they're adding new ones that are really creative and nice looking, I think they deserve a high spot. At my number 1 spot, you guys may disagree, but I think Googly is the best glider inside this game at this moment. Even comparing it to any glider not in Season 3, I think this is the best in game. I think Cloud Strike would be really high up here. I think Gumdrop would be really high up if I added those. But Googly is my favorite at the moment. I love its colorful design. It has like these hands on the end of it. Those little, I don't know what you call them. Those little, I'm trying to think of a word. You know, like at the gas station, that guy, that blown up guy who's flopping around everywhere, they have those kinds of hands. So that's the best description I can give it, but this skin is amazing. I love its little happy face on it, and the bright colors definitely give it this number 1 spot. If you guys have any sort of gliders or video ideas you want me to cover in Season 4, I guess we'll have to wait, but if you have any predictions of what you think Season 4 will be about, maybe I'll make one video quickly before Season 4. Kind of mentioning my predictions for what I think will be in Season 4, like the pickaxes, gliders, emotes, and skins, all that stuff. Maybe some new updates, like some things we really weren't expecting. Maybe like new gun skins I'm expecting. New face masks, maybe. Because they added contrails and they did add loading screens in Season 3. So I think they're going to add something different coming soon. But honestly, guys, I really hope you did enjoy this video. Leave your comments down below telling me if you hated it, if you love this list, if you agree, if you disagree. Tell me what your favorite gliders and your least favorite are, because I am interested. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the near future with another video, and I will be streaming later tonight. Bye-bye, guys.